Gear Patrol calls their new dive watch the best sub-$500 dive watch. Full stop. Men's Health rated them as the most stylish solar watch in the game. Who are we talking about? It's Movement. They're leveling up your gift giving with the sleekest watches you can buy and the biggest deals of the season. Shop 30 to 50% off Movement's innovative California clean watches, jewelry, and accessories with fast free shipping and returns now at mvmt.com. That's mvmt.com.
Did Adam leave?
No.
Oh, gosh. Oh. Am I gone?
No. Do you hear me?
You can still see Adam?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Can you see me?
Oh, what is going on?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
Hello?
Now Nicole is gone. You just left.
Guys?
Fucking Apple. I really hate him. I hate him. Is Nicole back? No, she's not. We good?
Hi.
Nada's having to switch to Zoom or something. Like,
oh my gosh, Riverside.
What is going on?
I don't know, but I'm not deleting that clip again. Are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
All, yeah, I'm here.
Okay,
Hello?
I'm here.
Are we all here in real time?
Yes.
Okay, let's just get the show on the road. All right. Hey, guys. Welcome to Potted Together. This delay.
You have a delay, Becca?
Say hi.
Hi.
Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus.
I can't. Something is not right.
Do we scrap the episode?
No, don't give up, Nicole.
Okay, are we back in real time? Oh, Adam's gone now.
I'm gone? How am I gone?
You're here, Adam. I see Adam.
Oh, you
He's
do?
Here for me.
Oh.
Am I back?
You're back.
Nicole, can you hear me? Nicole.
I am crying.
Nicole, if you hate me, don't say anything.
What?
Oh, you can hear me now. Okay.
Okay. This is a Patreon blooper, okay?
Yeah, seriously.
All right, here we go. Hi, welcome to our podcast. We're trying really hard to get started. This is welcome to the.
We're trying to fluff over here, and it's just not working. All right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Nicole's trying to jump ship. I'm keeping the ship afloat. I'm saying keep rowing. Nicole's like, should we just give up? Should we just accept our fate and die? And I said, no, we will continue to row the boat.
Oh my God, it's the Titanic.
Nicole definitely would have ripped Jack off of her frozen wrist and been like, bye. I'm on the door.
See you in the afterlife, buddy.
Me and Adam would have jumped in the water with Jack and said, if you're gonna die, I'm gonna die.
No.
Or maybe Adam wouldn't. That's what I would have done. I'm just kidding. I actually don't know what I would have done, and I hope I never have to find out. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Potted Together podcast. My name is Becca, and these are... I'm joined by my co-hosts. I was about to do the whole introduction without you guys, without just introducing you. These are my podcast co-hosts, Adam and Nicole.
Hello. After this episode, you're gonna be like, Nicole was right. We should abandon ship.
We should have just cut our losses. No, we have to stay ahead. We have to stay on schedule.
Yes.
Power through.
Okay, listen, guys, it's not that we don't want to record. It's just that we have experienced some significant technical difficulties.
Big time.
Internet related, no surprise on my part, but you guys have no excuse. I don't know what's going on with you, with your gigablast internet. So Oh, dear. But anyway, today we're going to be talking about our February favorites because we love some consonants to begin with. Consonants is a poetry device or a literary device where the words all start with the same letter. Like Sally sees a seashell. That is called consonants.
For some reason, I was like, it's the opposite of vowels. So, B, C,
Me
D,
too.
Yeah.
F, G.
Oh, see, that would be interesting.
Consonants.
If
What
you
is
were to
that?
do the same thing with vowels, it would be called assonance.
Oh.
And hopefully I didn't just fuck that up because that'd be really fucking embarrassing. But I'm pretty sure that it's also alliteration, February favorites. Anyway, point is, we saw an opportunity for a catchy title and we're taking it. So we're going to talk about our favorite things that we love this February. But first, we gotta get this shit show rolling. And we're gonna roll into our first stop, which is updates. Life chit chat updates. So I want to hear from Nicole.
Cool. Hi, guys. How's it going? Good. Okay. So, what did I do this past week? I went to Milwaukee, Wisconsin on Monday, and it was so much fun. I met up with a friend there, Bree. Hi, Bree. plantgirl_50 on Instagram. Go follow her because she has quite an impressive collection, which I didn't even share this info with you guys, but I posted it on Instagram, so I don't know if you saw it. But she gave me an Adibapoense cutting and a Monstera elbow cutting.
Okay, but did she give you any baked goods? Because I've been seeing her on TikTok.
I know. We talked about it. She's going to bring me some sourdough starter the next time we link up.
Okay.
Because your
some
girl
cinnamon
wants
rolls
to make... Yeah,
and anything with sugar.
Yes. Yeah, she does a lot of baking over on TikTok, and she's just a fun person all around. And we went to a couple of plant shops. We went to Bayside Gardens in Bayside, Wisconsin, which is just like 20 minutes north of Milwaukee.
Is it Saved by the Bell themed?
No, unfortunately. That would be a good opportunity.
Missed opportunity.
Oh,
yeah.
big time. Big time. But some uncommon plants there. Really, really cute. We got a strawberry splash syngonium that we split. It was so funny because, the leaf shape was so cool. And I was like, I can't pass this up. And they only had one. And she's like, well,
It was like really mature, right? It had it was like a tri-leaf.
Yes, yes. And it's just stunning. And she's like, well, what if we split it? And I was like, ooh, okay, let's split it. So we get to check out and she's like, wait, do you have any scissors in your car? And I was like, no, I don't. Good call. And she's like, excuse me, do you have any scissors or pruners back there? And the girl's like, for what? And she's looking at it like, you're going to cut that? And we're like, yes. So she goes digging for scissors and she finds some pruners and she's like, I can't guarantee that these are clean, because she knew we were propagating. So Bree's like, oh, can I borrow you this hand sanitizer? And she's putting hand sanitizer all over these shears.
Oh my God.
It's spilling all over the counter. It was hilarious. And we ended up snipping it. And yeah, we shared it and it's so cute. I love it. But that was a really cute store. They had a lot of pottery, which was all like 30% off, 2 greenhouses, really cool space. If you're in like the Milwaukee area, definitely stop and visit. And then we went to Clover, which was in Milwaukee, and Clover is such a cute plant shop. It was smaller, but it was so cute. And I walked in and I beelined to this little section of books and I saw Becca's book. Yay. And I was so excited. I literally gasped and she's like, what? And I was like, it's Becca's book. And I almost started crying. It was kind of embarrassing.
Oh.
But I took a picture and posted it. It's so exciting to see like your friend, like you're my friend, you're an author, and your book is in this random plant shop. Like that's so cool.
Yeah,
you know,
that's so cool. I wonder.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder if they follow me or if they just found out about the book and started carrying it.
I don't know, because I was very vocal about how excited I was about it. And there were other people in the store, and the owner, and I know she's the owner because I saw her picture in like framed newspaper articles. She was behind the counter, and she saw Bree taking the picture of me like holding the book with like a shocked facial expression, and she saw me taking photos, and I was like propping it up on the shelf and like taking
She's like, why didn't this
photos.
bitch buy it if she's gonna be that excited about it?
Seriously. And she didn't ask about it, but she was probably had that thought. Now that I think about it, she's probably like, why the fuck didn't she buy the book? But anyway.
Well, I mean, if it's your friend, it's assumed that you probably already have a copy, right?
Yeah. Yeah. She ended up DMing me because I posted and I tagged Clover, and she was like, so nice of you to share these. So I'm sure she kind of figured it out if she looked into it.
Yeah.
But it was a really, really cute shop. Like artwork all over the walls. They had some really cool sun catcher monstera leaves that were like stained glass. So cool. Mm-hmm. And then we went to lunch, and it was just a nice day spent with a friend in real life, you know, because I don't get out much, as we all know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about it. That was my highlight of my week.
Very cool.
Fun.
And so you came home with 3 new plants or 4? 3?
I got 2 cactus. Or no, I'm sorry. I got a cactus, a grafted cactus, and I got a euphorbia. And then I got like 2 pots and those plants I just mentioned. So the strawberry splash and then the ones that she gifted me. So yeah, it was kind of a win.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Nice.
So what about you, Adam? How's your week? Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was just going to say, it's nice to know that like in like random cities all around the country, there's like really cool plant spaces. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, Milwaukee, I guess, is considered a big city, right? Is it? Yeah.
It is, but I will say the Monstera elbows, or no, was it a Thai constellation? No, I think it was it was a Thai. They had a Thai, and I think it was like $800 for like 5 leaves.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Beautiful plant, but like the price difference is pretty dramatic from like even Chicago. So I don't know. I don't price plants out, so I really don't know, but that was interesting to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there was quite a few plant shops in Milwaukee, but we went on a Monday, and for some reason, a lot of plant shops are closed on Mondays because they're open all weekend. I would assume that's why.
Yeah.
So the next time we go back, it's going to be on a Wednesday, and hopefully we can hit up some more places.
Yeah.
Fun. Mm-hmm. That was your second date with Bree, wasn't it?
It was my second date. Yep. And we already have a third date planned, which by the time this comes out would have already happened. We're going to go to the Mitchell Domes. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but they're like 3 gigantic greenhouses, I think.
Oh, like climate kind of things.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be fun.
I'm getting like maybe like even like biosphere-ish.
Nice.
Yeah, so that'll be fun.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, so me, not much going on. It feels like the first 3 months of this year are just jam-packed, and then I made them even more jam-packed because we're currently visiting each other.
Yeah, we are.
Is this the episode? Yeah.
Yes.
But I'm happy about that. So, but I am blowing through vacation like it's nobody's business, and I have one this weekend. We're going to Disney. And so I'm very excited about that, to be back in Disney, because I'm a Disney adult. And if you get the ick from that, deal with it. I'm healing my inner child that had to share one large drink between 6 individuals. All right. So I'm getting my own damn drinks with my adult damn money, and that's it. All right. But anyway.
You do that.
I'm very...
And all the souvenirs that you could ever want.
Like, why the hell do I need this popcorn bucket? I don't, but I'm going to buy it because I love Elliot from Pete's Dragon, and that's what's going to happen. All right?
That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, very fair.
When do I eat popcorn? Never. I don't even actually like popcorn, but I'm going to get this bucket.
Have you looked into getting like an annual pass? Because you go a lot.
Yeah. I have, but we could only do weekends, and the cheaper pass has a lot of blackout dates, and usually those are like weekends. So you have to get like the more expensive one, and I'm like, okay, well, I don't feel like we could justify
How much is a weekend
that.
pass to
Midweek.
Disney? Just one wonders.
One wonders. Well, Steve gets a discount through his work, but it's just like 10% for tickets. But it's a little out of control. I got to be honest. For two people, I feel like it was like $600 for tickets for 3 days.
Ooh.
Like between $500 and $600.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fucking Disney, man.
But it's gonna be fun.
Hashtag worth it.
So my friend Chrissy from Illinois, Crystal Light on Instagram, wanted to go to Disney, and so she invited us along on her like family's vacation. And of course, it was like, yeah. So we booked this like way back in like the end of summer. It was like July, August. We booked this. And then Disney announced in October that this weekend was the start of the 100 celebration for Disney Company.
I saw that.
And this new ride is opening in Disneyland, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which was open in Florida when Steve and I went. It's an amazing ride, but they finally just putting it in Disneyland. So all of this stuff is happening the weekend that we plan to be there, which I'm not mad about, but also it's going to be probably insane.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's going to be
busy.
vloggers galore because it's the brand new ride opening on Friday. The 100 celebration is starting, so the characters have new outfits and all of this stuff.
Oh, so cool.
So it'll be intense, I think, but I'm excited. I'm still happy.
Are you going to record any of it? I ask you this because like I like you go on a lot of trips, so I'm like, ooh, am I going to be able to see this? Or maybe I'll wait till next time.
Okay, this might sound scuzzy, and I gotta be honest, I feel a little scuzzy saying it, but we did buy like a gimbal for our phones because we both got we both have iPhone 14s, and I was like, you know what? Instead of lugging around this big DSLR, even though I like the vibe, I like the look, I like to control how it looks, I was like, we really could just use our phones and not stress about it or feel like we're taking out of... Because every time you get on a ride, I'd have to like break down the DSLR, put it in the backpack, and like it was a lot. So I did buy a gimbal for my phone because I was like, okay, well, it's a brand new ride, so I could film the ride in its entirety and easily post that to YouTube that night and just get in the algorithm because people are going to be wanting to see that ride. But that feels a little scuzzy to me. But also, I'm like, oh, I'll play the game.
That is not scuzzy.
I don't think it is.
I still record with my phone. I mean,
well, not the recording with the phone, but just like the doing a quick little video of that ride just to get people to watch. Yeah, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, the people
Clickbaity.
want to see
That's
it.
the name of the game.
The people want to see
That's our
it.
job.
Yeah, that short form content. Bring it.
Yeah, so that's what we'll be doing. I'll be trying to do because I think there's a new fireworks show, there's a new World of Color show, and the new ride. So I might try to film those. And the gimbal is like really handy, keeps everything level, you know,
cool,
straight, all of that stuff. So, well, not me. Can't keep this straight.
I was like, what? I need to make a comment about this, but I can't remember what to say.
Hashtag can't relate. But anyway, it's going to be fun. I'm excited. Steve's really excited. It's cute. And we also have reservations for Trader Sam's, which is a tiki bar at Disney that Steve loves.
Nice.
Yeah. So, if you slap Steve in a tiki bar, he is like a kid in a candy store, and it's so cute to watch because he doesn't emote very strongly, but in those moments where he does, it just like warms your heart. Well, for me, it warms my heart.
Yeah.
But
no, I get it. I have a tiki bar that's on my way to Mia's father's house, and I pass it every time I go to pick her up or take her over there. And I think of Steve. I'm like, oh, if you guys ever visit, that's where we're going.
yeah. But other than that, last night I was kind of reorganizing a bunch of propagations for the green plant shop because most of them are in my place. Because I love propagating. And so I was reorganizing those, inspecting everything with my microscope, and I see this mite that's like a little white mite, but it's like very hairy. Like it's got long hairs. I posted it on my Instagram stories today, so you can see it if you want to. But
I saw it. There was no trigger warning again.
There was a trigger warning.
I'm just kidding. Oh, there was?
Yeah.
Never mind.
So I was stressing out because I was like, I don't know what this mite is. I thought it was a beneficial, but then I wasn't sure. Well, finally, it discovered that it was called a grain mite. And these particular mites are used from beneficial, like the beneficial that I usually get is the cucumaris. And this is food for that because I get the satchels, which is slow release. So they also include like a food mite for them to eat. But this food mite has like multiplied insanely all over my plants. Like I haven't had a satchel in that prop box for 4 months. And these mites are prevalent. And I'm just like, at first I was thinking maybe they're bad. But now I know they're not bad. They're food for the good mites, or like the predatory bugs eat them as well as, whatever.
Okay, so I have questions though, if that's okay.
Yeah.
So the good mite is the food for the bad mites. I mean, it's the food for the good mites.
Yeah.
To keep them going. What do those mites eat?
I don't know.
The plant?
Since they're grain mites, they eat like yeast and molds and stuff. And I think that they put like yeast in those packets for them to eat. Oh. But in my little bit of research that I did, the grain mites, females can produce like 800 eggs, which is insane, like pumping them out.
Oh my gosh.
I have opened my prop boxes and seen clusters of mites, like clusters. And I was like, oh, that's the good mites. No, it turns out it's the food for the good mites. And then I'm like, well, how long are my good mites living? And if there's this many of them, then clearly they're not getting eaten. So like, did I even get good mites in this, or is it just bad mites? Anyway, not bad mites, but food mites.
Or food
Can you
mites.
see them with the naked eye?
When they cluster up, you can.
Oh.
And I have gotten microscopes, and I was like, oh, I thought it was like just a bunch of mites like having a little orgy party. I think I've said that on the podcast too before. Like it was just like clusters of
Yeah.
Well, it turns out that's not even beneficial mites. That's just the food for the beneficial mites. And clearly they're not getting eaten because they're having parties in my prop boxes. So then I'm like, I don't know.
This is like a lot of mites eating other mites. The amount of cannibalism happening in this whole scenario is alarming.
It's alarming. Yes. Anyway,
to say the least.
I went down a mite rabbit hole because I was freaking out because I thought, what if they're bad? And what if I'm giving mites to people? And we're good. Everything's Gucci. I don't have flat mites. I don't have broad mites. I just got grain mites. That's what I was dealing with last night, just organizing some plant stuff, cleaning out some bins, getting ready to prop some new stuff to sell, all that good stuff.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
So when you're out of town, does Lydia kind of take over that, or do you guys try to do a launch when you guys are both free and like available for all that?
Yeah, I mean, we try to plan the launches because we both pack together as well, which is a whole process. Like it took us, we did a restock on Saturday and had like 20 some orders, and we packed them on Sunday, and it took us like 3.5 hours, but
oh my gosh, that's so cool though.
But it's fun.
It's so fun. It's fun that you're doing it with a friend too, like I feel like I can't speak for you, but I feel like it's probably more fun to be together doing it than if it was just yourself.
Yeah, because that's like a task that's not very fun, especially that repetitive, that many orders. Like,
Yeah.
so it is great to do it with someone that you like to be around and enjoy being around.
Yeah.
With the hope of one day having a storefront. I think that's like our big goal, but
That's
manifesting.
Yeah. I saw a TikTok video come across my FYP. I should have sent it to you, but it was how much it costs to open a plant shop, coffee shop, like botanical shop. I don't remember. It was like 3 things in one, but it was a plant shop and a coffee shop. And I was like, oh, cool. But they like bought the building, like fully bought the entire building. It was like, building $125,000. I'm like, scroll. I'm not in, like, no.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Well, I know that TikTok, whenever you see something that you're like, oh, I should have saved that, you're never, ever going to see it again. But if you do, yeah, shoot it my way.
Yeah, we will see. My FYP, it's doing some experimenting. A couple weeks ago, it was showing me a lot of really weird lives. And I was like, what the hell?
I get those too.
And I kept saying not interested. Yeah, it was like, I'm going to go live until someone hot comments on this. And I'm like, what is going on? This is weird.
Yeah.
Ew. It's like lives have turned into, someone else said this, I didn't say this, I don't remember who it was, but lives have turned into like chat roulette.
For real.
Oh.
Or like Omegle. Do you guys remember those?
No.
I never used them, but wasn't that like naughty stuff? Or no, was there just like people who made it naughty because that's what people do?
Oh, wait, this is an actual thing? I thought you were just like making a phrase for it. Chat roulette.
No,
was a
yeah,
thing?
chat roulette. It's like, it's you don't have to have your video camera on, but it's like a webcam, randomized webcam experience. So you just like go on and it'll randomly connect you with someone else who's on the website.
Oh God, that sounds awful.
Oh, it was so much fun when I was like a kid. I think I did it when I was like a teenager for sure. I might have done it one time in college too, just because it was funny. But like, you're either going to get like a group of people like you, or you're going to get someone's genitals. So you just never know.
No, I'm terrified at the thought.
That is a wide range of options.
Yeah.
That is a scale.
There was several times though when we would get like matched up with like another group of guys around our age from another country, and we would just talk to them for like hours, and it was so fun. Like we wouldn't tell them our real names, our age, or location, but we would just like, we had like code names, and we would just chat with them. I can't be the only one. You guys are looking at me like I'm crazy,
no, but this, you know what
no.
vibes this is giving me? This is giving me like chat rooms when the internet first came out, and me pretending to be a girl and like flirt with boys.
Yes.
Oh, the internet.
That's hilarious. Wait, okay. See, another TikTok. It was a catfish compilation, and the first clip was like Neve talking to the guy, and he was like, so hear me out. You're a guy pretending to be a woman online, like starting relationships with men. He's like, you're gay. And the guy was like, you got me there. Because like at first Neve was like, so do you think you're gay? He's like, no. And he's like, so but this is what you're doing. And then he's like, yeah, you got me. Yeah, that's something to think about.
Gigs up. Ooh.
Yeah, so chat roulette and Omegle, it had those same vibes. I think that chat roulette was definitely more fun, but why are we even talking about this?
I don't even remember.
Season 6 is really such a mess, you guys. We have to get it together.
You know what it
It's
is?
not a mess.
We haven't recorded
It's
a
just
Patreon episode in a
real
while.
recognizes real, all right? Hashtag the circle.
Ew, that show is so cringy.
Wait, what
No,
show?
but really, the circle. I
The
need to
Circle?
know why we talked about chat roulette and Omegle. Like, it's gonna bother me if we don't figure it out. So let's put it to the grind.
Okay, so I brought it up at first and I said, oh, you guys have never done that before?
Oh, you're
before that we were talking about Disney.
Lives on TikTok are like chat roulette.
Oh, Nicole.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll take a bow.
Our neurotypical friend really bringing it home. Right. Yeah. So anyway, that's the long and the short.
Oh, because the For
Goodbye.
You page, because I was like, if you see that again, let me know. And then you were talking about how your TikTok's a mess. Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a mess. Yeah, but I think that we've settled back into a groove. Hopefully, we will see. But anyway, Adam, are you done with your update? Did you have anything else you wanted to share?
No, I don't. I did want to share something about TikTok, though, is because I just keep getting that TikTok, which I'm sure you have too, because I feel like we always finally, like, we wind up on the same TikTok sometimes, about
We are always on the same side of
the
TikTok.
caricature artists in Hawaii that, like, just does really mean caricatures, but they're
No.
so funny.
Wait, so do you think it's okay? I think it's hilarious because these people know.
Yeah.
Wait,
and
why
they're
am I
sitting
not
down
getting
anyway.
these TikToks?
Oh my gosh, they are so. I could watch those for hours just because I'm just like, I try to guess what they're gonna pick out before they show
Yeah.
their right. But I mean, I don't know if I have the self confidence to sit down for that though. But like, I kind of want to, but I don't know if I do.
I want
Okay,
to. That
but
would
you
be
know,
fun.
like, Nicole, next time I go, or next time I see it, I'll send it to you.
Okay.
But like the caricature artist like picks out like one feature on someone's face and just makes it absolutely ridiculously huge or like
Yes.
over dramatic. It's like beyond caricature. It's like the extreme. It's so funny. Yeah, I wonder what they would point out about me. Like maybe they'd make my glasses huge. Like honestly, I don't know.
Probably. They probably like paint my face like blood red because of my rosacea or like my gray hair or something. Ooh, I want to do
Yeah,
it.
I don't know. There's been several people where like if they have big teeth or if they have like a big nose, the nose will be the entire photo of them. It's just
and then
so
the other person
funny.
is like hanging off of the nose, like, hey, because it's usually a couple. Yeah, it's insane. It's so funny.
They're like coming out of the nostril.
Mm-hmm.
It's so funny.
Wait, while we're on this topic of you sending me a TikTok, I can't send you TikToks.
No, she's got it locked down, the privacy settings.
Okay.
Yeah, I turned off messaging on TikTok because I thought to myself, I can't even keep up with Instagram DMs.
Okay.
I don't need another way for people to ask me questions or send me things, and I'm not going to be able to answer
And
it.
feel bad, yeah. I get
So
it.
I just turned it off. Which like I do feel kind of bad about, but at the same time, it's just a lot. It's overwhelming to have like 9 ways for people to contact you. You could just text them to me.
Girl, boundaries. Like, it's not over. Don't feel bad about it. You can set a boundary and you can keep it. All right.
Fair.
Remember what era you're in right now? Do you remember what era you're in right now? All right.
I'm in the era of not apologizing. My people pleasing era is done. That's what I can talk about in my update, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, but I don't really use TikTok as a creator. Like obviously I post things, but I'm not like, ooh, this is going to go viral, or I don't really know. Like I just have come to terms with the fact that TikTok is freaking weird and I will probably never have a huge following on TikTok, and that's fine. If it happened, that'd be cool, but I don't think it will. So I just mainly use it as a person. And if I find something funny, then I'll make a video, but it's not like I'm like really thinking hard about the algorithm because it's just
Or planning content
too
or any
much.
of that stuff. Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like there's a few sounds that I've saved where I'm like, if I remember, yeah, I'll make a TikTok of this. But it's just like, I can't keep up. The trend cycle on TikTok is so fast. Like I saved an audio like 2 days ago and now I'm not seeing that audio on my For You page anymore. And if I was to post it now, it's like, I'm going to look like I am not on trend because this is an old audio, even though it was literally 2 days ago. Like it's just so fast.
Yeah, you have to like be ahead of the trend, which
Yeah.
I'm definitely not.
Like anyone who like analyzes TikTok algorithm, like, whatever, is saying to like treat it more like YouTube, like a vlog, like just like talk. And I'm like, yeah, but I already do that on YouTube. Like, it's just like, I'm going to be repeating myself cross-platform. Like, it's just hard.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's something I'm sure I'll figure out eventually because I don't think TikTok's going anywhere. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just kind of confused. Like, Instagram feels super safe right now. I know that my reels will get views. Like, for one, that's a huge thing.
Yeah, if they
Like,
fucking post them.
sorry, we're going through a drama. Nicole's really. See, this is the difference between our personalities because Nicole's like pissed about this reel because we use
Nicole's like,
copywritten
give me
sound.
Mark
Like, it's
Zuckerberg's
just like
phone number. I'm calling him.
Get that fucker on the phone.
It's a whole drama. Like, if we can't use the sound, why did TikTok even give us the opportunity to use it? Which I completely agree with. Nicole is like livid. I'm like, I'll just use a different sound then, I guess. And she's like, no. I emailed, I sent in a ticket, and me and Adam are like, okay.
I can buy
Go
myself
off, like-
flowers. I can sing it for you if you want. We could just post it.
That would be perfect. Thank you.
Oh my God, that would be such a funny voiceover. I've heard people do that. We should do that. Write my name in the sand. Talk about it for hours.
No, then the FBI will show up at my door and put me in prison for...
No, I have to say, I'm such a Miley stan. Like, her music through all of her eras has always been good. And like, as we discussed this during like the big Taylor Swift album release, in my opinion, someone said this online and I just really resonated with it. But like, you're either Taylor Swift or a Miley. You can be both, but like, there's one that you kind of gravitate towards more. I feel. Maybe not for everybody, but for me, it's always been Miley. Like, I love Miley's music. I love her voice. She just like, also I love her connection to Dolly. It's just, I just love it.
That's very genuine. I love that too.
Yeah.
My God. Did you
love it.
watch their New Year's Eve mashup?
Clips, not the whole thing.
Yeah.
So good.
So good. Their voices together.
Yeah.
I wish that Miley, I mean, and Dolly is still very country. Miley is not country. But I wish that they would do like a mashup album together, singing like Dolly's greatest hits together. Oh
yeah.
The way that I would fix my record player to get it on vinyl and just play it. Like, ooh.
Wait, Miley's dad, Billy Ray Cyrus,
Don't
had that
tell my
one-hit
heart,
wonder.
My achy, breaky
It was
heart.
country. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. I think Miley's got country in her bloodstream, though. You know, like she can channel them country
Totally.
roots. So
Totally, yeah. When she sings, like, I listened to her sing like Jolene, like in the last couple of years. It was like on YouTube, and it sounded so good. She can definitely bring that back. Oh, she's so talented. She's so talented. And then like with all this stuff with Liam coming out after she released this song,
kind of
I'm like,
wild.
F that guy.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I wonder if he's going through it, man. Woo.
Justice for Miley. Like, oh.
He's being dragged.
I keep seeing these like memes about like Jake Gyllenhaal being happy that someone else is the brunt of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Anger.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't even know. Like, I don't keep up with Hollywood, but I didn't even know he was that bad of a person. Like, wow.
Oh yeah. And Taylor like totally put him on blast with her like 10-minute long music video.
See, I didn't even know that was about him either. Like, I don't pay attention.
Yeah.
It all makes sense now, though.
He took her red scarf, which I think is a metaphor for.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you think so?
I think so.
Tay dropping them eggs.
I had a dream that Taylor Swift was bi,
And you were at dinner
and
with her?
I cannot stop thinking about it.
Did you go to her house for dinner?
Did you have an intimate dinner with Taylor Swift? No. Yeah, I was giving her a tour of my house, and like we went into the bathroom, and my bathroom had a lap pool in it, and then it had like a big bathtub, and then a smaller bathtub, and then a big steam shower. She's like, "Wow, this is a rental?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, it was just so like, what an intimate, weird dream.
Here's my
Wow.
bathroom.
Like, Not me like going to her concert, not me like meeting her as a fan. No, she's in my bathroom at my new rental house. Why am I like this?
You know why?
So like I tell my
This is what it is. Becca, you will be famous one day and then it'll all make sense. It'll all make sense. That's what it is.
Taylor Swift will be in my bathroom.
Yep. We will all be friends.
That's a hilarious thought. And I will get invited to Joe Jonas's house
For dinner.
And the Kardashian Jenners. It's just weird.
Bring your own paper plates.
I don't have... Yeah, bring your own paper plates. If you know, you know. But yeah, I basically don't have any life updates other than realizing for myself that I'm way more involved in pop culture than I thought. Life is normal. Life is life. That's it. So we can get into the topic, our February favorites.
All right.
Oh, Feb
Cool.
faves. That's consonant.
Feb faves. Say that 5 times fast.
Yes. Okay. See, after I said that, I went on a very, very fast Google because I was like, oh, shoot. Is that consonants? But consonants, see, all the examples is like Mike likes his new bike. Stuff like that. Like the repeating sound is in the middle of the word or at the end of the word. But I feel like February favorites counts.
Yeah.
Because it's just a repeating sound. So I'm second guessing myself, but I think that's under the umbrella.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Under my
Don't come for me.
umbrella.
I have to go to my 10-year high school reunion next year, okay? So I don't want to hear it.
10 whole
if
years.
I'm wrong.
Well, wait till you're at 20, okay? That's all I gotta say.
I know, it's weird. And unfortunately, I was senior class president.
Oh.
So
You gotta go.
I think it falls on me to plan it. And like the other people that were in my cabinet, 2 are in medical school and the other one went to business school. I really don't know what she's up to, but she seems busy. We all seem like very busy people, so I don't know how this is going to come together.
Oh.
Wow, I can help.
2 of us are in med school.
Do they know your record of booking travel?
I haven't talked to them in a really long time. Although it is a relief to know that 10 years later, like I don't have any beef with these people. It's just we haven't chatted, but I'm sure if we saw each other, it would not be weird. We just like drifted. I don't know.
Yeah.
We were like friends in high school, but not like best friends. So it wouldn't be like all that weird to be like, so we got to do this thing, remember? You up for this? Like it wouldn't be all that strange.
Yeah.
But I still have their phone numbers, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, that's something that I've been thinking about. And I'm like, oh, shit. One of my friends from high school messaged me and was like, oh, yeah, remember? We have to do this. Like, that's next year. And I'm like, oh. And she was like, yeah, being like an overachiever in high school really is coming back to bite you in the ass right now, isn't it? I'm like, yeah.
I didn't go. I didn't go to mine. My 10.
I feel like 10 years, it's just like it's too soon. I feel like we were just there. Yeah. It's like
my 20 year was last year.
Okay. 20 years is like, I feel like it wouldn't be weird. Did you go to your 20 year?
No. I don't think they even had one.
Yeah, mine's supposed to be this year, but I haven't heard anything on mine.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if they did. I wouldn't go.
I feel like if I planned something for the 10 year, I'd want to be like, hey, let's block off Topgolf for like 5 hours. And if people want to come, they can. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Do we even have money for this? Like, has the school been putting away funding? Like, am I going to have to get a fundraiser going? Like, I don't know. This is weird.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Like, I'm not 17 contacting the grocery store across the street anymore. Like, it's just weird.
Yeah, the schools don't pay for reunions. Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah. I mean, why would they? Like, because as senior class, like any leftover money we had, we just gave it to the freshmen. So it's like, why would we have anything? Anyway, it's weird to think about. Okay. One of you start talking about your February favorites. I'm going to run to the
loo,
the lagoon, and you guys are going to get started.
Okay. So one of the things that I'm going to talk about is not plant, but it is plant related. Friend, creator, Plant Dosage came out with new earrings. And
Ooh, yes.
when I tell you, I am obsessed with these earrings. I am obsessed with them. She did a Hoya Bloom. So Angela runs Plant Dosage, and she's the creator. I met her in person in Los Angeles at a swap/vendor sale that we did, and the kindest human ever. But she makes beautiful jewelry and like planty gifts and accessories. But these new earrings are Hoya Blooms, and they're beautiful. And then falling on trend with what right now, she also did these mushrooms, which are really probably the cutest
So cute.
mushroom earrings I think I've seen like on the market. I think that
Did you buy some of the Hoya Blooms?
I sure did. And I
Yeah,
actually
you did.
I want to get a second piercing so I can have like my lightning bolt still in, but then a Hoya Bloom next to it, you know? So I got to make that appointment. But Plant Dosage, you know, and I remember Plant Dosage from like the early days of like our friendship, because I remember going to Becca's house and probably to film like the April Fool's mix up, and she had the wooden earrings. I think those were from Plant Dosage, the wooden monsteras.
Yeah, I got some Anthurium Queen ones from her.
Yeah.
The wooden ones. Very cool.
Yeah, those are like my favorite planty earrings probably, because they're so, like, I love that they're like wood. It's like natural, but they're also so lightweight. Like you do not feel them in your ears. I did a collaboration with Plant Dosage for the Vici earrings. I don't know if I'm sure that they're still on the shop. I don't know, but there's a King Anthurium design that we kind of came up with together.
Yeah, I think that's the one I got. Maybe it was the King one. Those are the ones I ordered.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't do anything. I told her it would be cool to do a king. She's like, okay, let me come up with a design. And I said, looks good. Let's do it. Let's launch it together.
I love that. I will say my friend Jessie cannot wear earrings that aren't like that aren't surgical steel or something to that effect of like her ears are very sensitive, and she is and has been wearing the earrings from Plant Dosage, and it's been fine because I think Angela uses like stainless steel or something. So if you have sensitive ear holes, you're going to be good, I think. Yeah,
I'm the same way, and I've never had any issues with Plant Dosage stuff. I think it's because it's plated gold. A lot of the stuff is plated gold or stainless, not stainless steel. Is it stainless?
I thought it was stainless. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know. There's like no, I think it's like a nickel allergy is when you have like issues with your ear. I think it's a nickel allergy. I don't really know. I'm the same way though. There's certain jewelry that I can't wear long term. But yeah, I had like the little gold Rhaphidophora. Oh, I have little gold Rhaphidophora earrings from Plant Dosage, and I never took them out of my ear for like literally months, and they were fine. So I think they are gold plated then.
Yeah. So,
something like that.
But those Hoya Blooms are so cute. So I'm very excited.
They are. That is awesome. Mm-hmm. And she's like such a sweet person. Oh, and my sweatshirt, the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like the week sweatshirt with all the plant designs on it. Anytime I wear that, I get like 9 DMs asking where it's from. It's from Plant Dosage.
Nice.
Okay. I need one of those. That is such a cute sweatshirt.
Yeah, really cute sweatshirt designs. Here's something that I never thought I would say. My neighbor, she asked me to babysit some of her plants because she leaves from like, I don't know, December to February, like every year. She kind of snowbirds in Florida.
Cool.
That woman is an angel, and I miss her these 3 months when she's gone every year. But this year she asked me to watch 2 of her plants. She has an orchid and a fern. And she walked in with those, and I said, Donna, I just don't know if these are going to make it. I just don't know.
Oh, no.
And she was like, well, it's okay if they don't. I just figured I'd give them a fighting chance. So, you know, whatever. And I was like, okay. So she told me, hilarious. She's like, just give the orchid 2 ice cubes every Monday and Wednesday.
Oh, shit. Are you going to do it?
Listen, I've been doing it since December and it has put out a new leaf. Like, it has been very happy with its ice cubes.
Holy shit.
Which, like, yeah, the roots look fine. But today I haven't watered it in a while. I haven't given it its ice cubes in a while. So I watered it, like, just with, like, the sink. But yeah, that's what I've been doing and it's been fine. But the entire reason I'm telling this story is because she dropped off a fern too. And I do not know what type of fern it is. It's like kind of wispy. I don't know what it is though. Maybe, no, again, I don't know what it is. But I was certain that I was going to kill the fern. The orchid, I was like, I think I can handle this. But the fern never has done well in my care. But this one is doing great. And it might have inspired me to try out ferns, which could be lethal for me because I feel like it's not going to last long. But that plant is so beautiful and it has made my list of February favorites because it just looks so pretty among my plants because the leaf texture is so different from everything else. Like, it just looks so different. It's not, ferns are not aroids, are they? No, they're their own thing.
Yeah.
So
we need a photo.
It's completely different.
Yeah, that's what I was just
later.
thinking.
Yeah, I'll show you guys.
Yeah.
I'll put it on Instagram as well. But it's just really pretty and I love it. She has it set up so it has like a water wick and it sits in a cashpo. So what I've done is I will water it and then like maybe once a week I'll water it and then I'll fill up the cashpo as well. So it's like always wet and it's been really happy. I'm shocked.
Wow.
But maybe that's the way to go.
Yeah, this is just
I don't know.
This is just reminding me that we all have our pots from anthropology and we need to get some maidenhairs, or maybe we can try it with that type of fern. You know,
I had that pot in the box for so long because I was like, oh, if we do a video, then I'll unbox it. I just opened it this weekend when I was cleaning out my space because I was like, I have to organize. And the terracotta doesn't have a hole in the bottom of it. So I feel like for us to have a fighting chance with these pots, we need to drill a hole and use a wicking cord. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, someone else told me that too, that someone else used that pot. I think it might have been Amanda Ray Wright. Did the same thing with a maidenhair. And she said it didn't work because the terracotta it wasn't wicking water fast enough.
Yeah.
I didn't see it though, like the video that she was referencing, but
maybe when we're in California this week, we can get a maidenhair. All of us can get maidenhairs and bring them back.
Ooh.
that's a challenge. Yeah, sure.
Because it would have to travel. That's a little difficult. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, Adam totally could.
But I'm sure that there's a retailer that sells maidenhair and we could all just order them. But then again, it's cold. So like, I don't know if I would want.
I think we should wait till the spring.
Yeah. I have it on my shelf. It's such a beautiful pot. I love it. I just haven't used it yet, but it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's waiting for its fern friend.
Yep.
Anyway. All right, Nicole, go ahead.
My February fave, one of my February favorites, I'm going to have to say, is my Gloriosum, both of my Gloriosum, because they have recently, I have one in Pon and the other one in De La Tanks, and they both recently put out a new leaf. So like, I think it's safe to say that Gloriosums like soil and like pond, like equally, because the roots are totally fine. It's been a very easy plant for me, and I don't know why I was intimidated and thought that it would be difficult, but it's doing really good. And it's, you know, anytime a plant gives you a leaf, it's like it's a reward, you know? So
yeah. It's like a reward.
So she's she's definitely on the list for me.
Yeah, Gloriosum are awesome. You should keep us updated about which one ends up growing faster in the long run, because I'm curious.
I want to say right now it's the De La Tanks one, and it's probably for multiple reasons. Okay, one, De La Tanks.
Brown noser. She's brown nosing.
Yeah, well.
This episode is sponsored by De La Tank's Houseplant Soil. It's not.
It can be. Wink, wink.
No.
Because I also have it in an elongated planter that's a self-watering planter. So I think that it's enjoying being able to creepy crawl the way that they like to crawl.
Yeah.
The other one's just in like an upright pot. So I really want to get like a bigger, longer pot and combine them eventually. But like the other ones are just so happy, you know, and it put out a new leaf. I'm like, you could stay there for now. But
Yeah.
Yeah. Does pond create soil roots or water roots?
They're more water roots.
Well, mine terrestrial roots, like, because they have the hairs that grab onto things. Like water roots are just like smooth.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true. And
Yeah.
they're thinner. And these roots are
Yeah.
pretty thick. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
With 2 C's.
Yeah.
All right.
all right, you want to do one more? We're at an hour and 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Which we're probably only at actually 45
True.
minutes, to be honest,
True.
because the episode is.
Okay, so neither of mine are going to be plant related. Well, they're plant related. They're not plants. That's okay.
That's
My
okay.
second one, I invested in a new lens. I feel like I've talked about this on the podcast, or I talked about it with you too. Or
You talked about it last week
oh,
or 2
Oh,
weeks
shit.
ago, but that's okay. You did
Sorry.
it for your Macro Monday.
yeah. So I got the new macro lens for the excitement of maybe making like a Hoya calendar bloom stuff. But I freaking love this lens. Like I have been so invigorated creatively. Sorry, that was just a weird phrase. With this lens, like I've been running all over the house, taking photos of like things are flowering. It's so much fun.
That's so fun.
So that's definitely going on my list for favorites. The lens wasn't too expensive. If you have a Canon camera, it was less than $500, which is a lot. I understand. But for lenses,
Yeah, no,
I
that's
feel
not bad.
like that was pretty decent because some of these lenses could go $2,000, $3,000, $4,000.
Yes.
Yeah, so Canon 85mm prime with macro capabilities, but maybe not true macro. But you know what? I love what it's doing.
All right. My next favorite is the Plantipotty, because the Plantipotty has changed my life. I feel like it would be on my favorites list every single month if I could, because I just love this product so much. It's a top that you put on a 5-gallon bucket. That's basically it. And I've been posting some watering videos lately, and everyone is asking me what it is. And it's linked in the description box if you're interested.
Yeah.
But
So handy.
it's just such an amazing product. Adam, you just made a video for Let's Talk Hoya about how you use it for your pond. So it's not only just for like soil users, right? Like you could use
No.
it just doing plant chores in general. It's the best.
Yeah, it really is because it catches water. Yeah, it's just like it's so versatile and it's so handy. I freaking love it. I do.
Yeah.
It took me so long to set it
too.
up, but once I set it up, I was like, all right, I'm changed. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I know. Yeah, it's amazing. We got it in the mail. I put it together. I found a bucket on the side of the road. You would be shocked, at least where I live. I know that I live in like a rural community-esque type of thing, but the amount of 5-gallon buckets I see on the side of the highway, on the side of just like roads, it's insane. And they're like, I mean, I haven't stopped to pick them up because I already have my 5-gallon bucket that I picked up off the side of the road. But like they look like they're fine. So it's like I didn't even have to buy the bucket. I just drove around one day and saw one,
Nice.
pulled over, threw it in the back of my truck, and came home.
Back of your pickup truck.
Set up my bucket.
Bucket.
I have one,
So-
and I haven't gotten a bucket yet.
See, Nicole, you need to drive deeper in the suburbs and then just start looking in the ditches.
Yeah.
You're going to find deer, you're going to find raccoons,
Okay.
and you're also going to find your 5-gallon bucket.
5-gallon
Do you
bucket.
remember the Chicago Midway Airport talk, I don't think Nicole's going to be driving anywhere. All right. If it's not within 10 minutes, it's fucking dead to her. Okay.
City
She is a
girl.
city girl. All right.
You are conservative.
But if it means I don't have to buy a bucket.
You could save some money.
Mm-hmm.
I made a Kris Jenner reference, and I don't think either of you even noticed.
No, I didn't. But I'm also not.
Okay, it's when
Go ahead.
It's when Kris was looking at this like really skimpy swimsuit and Chloe was like, no, I don't think I'd wear that. It's too skimpy. And then Kris goes, wow, you are conservative.
Oh, I did not know that was.
Yeah.
It's not in the political sense. It's just in the sense of...
Nicole and I haven't had dinner with the Kardashian Jenners, okay?
So we
I'm
don't
sure
know
if
them
we
like you do.
had dinner with them, we would understand the joke, okay?
If you were invited to a Kardashian Jenner paper plate dinner where they had Armenian food, authentic Armenian food cooked by Kris, you would be in on these jokes.
There's going to be so many listeners that missed that episode that are like, what the fuck are these three smoking in this episode this week?
Just don't miss an episode and you will understand the inside jokes and then you will be in on it and it will be much more fun for all of us.
Yep.
I will say, I feel like this episode has kind of gotten off the rails, like,
Yeah.
but in a good way.
I mean, would it be a potted together episode if it didn't?
It kind of sounded like you were scolding us at first and then you changed your tone. I was like, ugh.
oh no, I would never. No.
No, not like me and Nicole, but just like the collective us.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no,
You know.
no. It's like I've been on a journey.
This episode has gone off the rails. Yeah, I have no idea what this episode is going to sound like in the end. I really don't.
Stay
If it
tuned.
sounded choppy, it's because every other sentence we have gone off the rails.
Yeah. And there's a lot of cuts.
Literally.
A lot
Like,
of cuts.
pretty much every sentence. So,
Nicole, do you have another favorite? Oh, are you done with
Yeah.
Planty Potty, Becky? Have we flushed that one?
bucket, I'm done.
Set up my bucket.
Another one of my February faves is let me think. Oh, well, okay. So this is more so this is weird. It's a situation and it's a thing, but my my slop sink downstairs is a new fave of mine. And I've recently, had to water all of my plants downstairs for the first time. And I realized my plant folio, another fave, my plant folio doesn't work with that sink.
Just handing out the faves.
The plant folio goes over like a double sink, and it's supposed to rest on a countertop. I should have been able to figure that out in my head, but I physically tried to do it and it just folds in. So I can't use it down there. But
Flip it over, Nicole, you can. Just flip it over to the other side and you can. The hinge goes the other way.
oh my God.
Yeah. Bestie.
Holy
You can totally use it.
shit.
I knew you were going to say that. I was so prepared. I'm like, I know exactly what she's about to say. Just flip it over.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Jennifer.
I'm fucking mind blown right now, you
Oh my
guys.
gosh.
I know. I went through a similar thing when I used it over something that wasn't a sink. And I was like, And you can also like pick it up with stuff on it if you have it flipped the opposite direction because it like locks itself.
Fucking
I don't know how to
genius.
explain it.
Why didn't I
It's just the hinge.
compute that in my anyway? Okay, so I like it even more now, and I am excited about watering my plants again. No, I like my slop sink though because I could fit so many plants in there, and I feel like a sink like that is made for that. Like when I say slop sink, I'm referring to a utility sink. I call it a slop sink.
I was literally just gonna ask like where the slop sink in because I
This
don't
has to
think
be
I
some,
like
like-
that. I don't think I like it at all.
You don't like the slop
Slop sink.
No, like
You don't like that word?
Ew. Sounds like wet food is getting
Slop.
can't even finish that sentence.
I don't know why I grew up calling it that, because my mom called it that, but it's definitely a utility sink. And it's just convenient. I love it. I have a little setup next to it where I could, like a little table, I could just put my plants there to dry and swap them out, and it's made it very convenient. And it's like a close, like the kitchen sink wasn't that far from my plants upstairs, but they're in closer proximity to one another now, being downstairs. So it's nice.
Nicole,
it's a fave.
Okay, I'm not going to say this to make you feel any sort of way, but I just feel like you don't listen to us like you should, because for years we were like, you got to get on TikTok, Nicole. You got to get on TikTok. And you're like, nah, I'm not doing it. I'm not fucking doing it. And then you get on TikTok. You're like, this is hilarious. I feel like Becca has told you multiple times that your plants would be amazing downstairs and you have a utility sink and everything would be right there. And you're like, nah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And now you're just like, I love watering my plants because I have a utility sink right next to them.
Yeah, I'm fully prepared to give you guys full credit for TikTok and the situation. Yes.
No, I'm not saying we need credit. I'm just saying, just fucking listen to us, okay? We know it's good for you, okay?
I will. Duly noted.
We listen to your problems and we offer you solutions.
Just kidding.
And you're stubborn as hell.
I'll go look for the bucket, okay? I'll go look on the side of the road for the bucket.
Would it be funny if like Becca just shows up at the airport with a 5-gallon bucket and she's like, Nicole, I got you a bucket. I found it on the road. I brought it to California.
Found it on the way here.
Use it as my carry-on.
Oh.
I could have had like 5 or 6 plantipotties with all the buckets that I have found over the last couple of weeks. I don't know. I think people don't secure them down in their trucks and they drive on the highway and the wind kicks up and throws them out.
I was just going to say, why are there so many buckets on the side of the road? Like,
yeah, I think they just don't, they're empty. And so they just are too light in the back of the truck. Hit a bump. It's gone.
Damn it, Gerald. You just knocked out the toilet. What are we going to do now?
Oh my gosh, that's funny. What else have we told Nicole to do and she refused to do it and then she finally did it and then was like, oh.
Oh, there's got to be. I'm sure there's more.
No.
That's funny to think about. Oh, sweet Nicole. That's fine. You come to it in your own time, which is fine. Independent queen.
I am very,
independent.
very excited to water my plants now with my plant folio. Just flip the fucking thing over.
Yeah.
This hinge is broke. It just keeps folding in on itself.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I put this in a video, you guys. I am mortified right now. Like, mortified.
Oh, that's okay. If you haven't released it yet, just splice in and edit and be like, hey guys, editing Nicole here.
Flip it over.
I think I did post it already. I don't even know. I don't care. If people don't know me by now, too bad.
Too fucking bad.
Too fucking bad.
Love it or list it, you know? Oh my gosh. Well, guys, I had a lot of fun recording this episode. Lots of laughs, lots of fun to be had here. I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode and let us know your February favorites on our Instagram page. We just want to chat with you. We want to know what is up with you. And is Nicole crying or did she just yawn?
I don't know. Okay.
Okay. You look like you came back crying. I'm like, uh-oh, we said the wrong thing.
I am very tired. And when I yawn, I like tear up. I'm not crying.
Same. You guys we need a nap time. All right. Let's.
All right. Well, guys, thank you for joining us on this episode. Thank you guys so much for listening to this episode. Clearly, we had a really great time. Adam and Nicole look like they both have tears in their eyes. So if you want to follow us on Instagram, Pod It Together, you can comment on our most recent posts with your February favorites. And maybe reaffirm us that you do enjoy these episodes like this. We'll see you guys in the next episode. And if you like the unhinged activity, you can follow us on Patreon. Subscribe to us on Patreon. $5 a month for this? You're kidding me.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. Give me the $5. All right. Goodbye. Bye. Just end it.
Cool.
Say bye. Just end it.
Say bye.
Nicole, say it. Bye. Adam, did you say bye?
I did. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Gear Patrol calls their new dive watch the best sub-$500 dive watch. Full stop. Men's Health rated them as the most stylish solar watch in the game. Who are we talking about? It's Movement. They're leveling up your gift giving with the sleekest watches you can buy and the biggest deals of the season. Shop 30 to 50% off Movement's innovative California clean watches, jewelry, and accessories with fast free shipping and returns now at mvmt.com. That's mvmt.com.